What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. The stock market was closed today, and I decided to do this video because I want to talk about what has happened in the futures market and what I'm looking for tomorrow, and just making sure you guys understand how to trade futures and also just what type of things happen in the overnight price action that you might not be aware of because you may be just focusing on the regular trading hours. All right. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. So I'm going to go ahead and do some shout outs right at the end. What I wanted to do is get right into the lesson today. So what we have here is our Sunday open. So we opened here at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark last week's high, which was right here. Okay. And I'm going to mark the low. So we have the high and the low. And I always do that so that I have a reference point. So actually the low was actually way lower than that. It was all the way down here, remember. So here we go. So back on the 15-minute chart here, that's the range we have to deal with. Okay, pretty big range. And sometimes I see this pattern a lot, and I want to talk to you guys about it. And you generally see this a lot in day trading, is the false breakout, right? So on Sunday, we broke through the high of last week, and then we came back down. So you could see that we had a pretty big sell-off from that break of that high, roughly 30 points. So $1,500 a contract. So some of you may be asking, okay, why does this happen, right? And a lot of the times this happens from just over-eager bulls, right? And it's always a good opportunity for bears or anyone in general to take a chance with false breakouts. And if you look at this false breakout, guys, I like to pair it with confirmation. So what did we have? We had a double inside bar. And then right after that, we had our Trading Wars Holy Grail. Okay. So we had a lot of patterns here that were showing us that the price was slowing down. So, and each one of these patterns, you could have entered short. So short on this double inside, short on this Holy Grail, and that was a huge win. So don't forget, right, in the book, we always talk about fractal trading or confirmation. So right here, if you go to fractal entries or as above, so below trades, okay? So this is what I mean by that, right? So your Holy Grails, your Nirvanas, your special patterns. And anytime we make a new high or a new low and you start to see these slowing down patterns, that's a sign that we can have a reversal. And especially when you have something like this, nice outside bar on the 15 taking us down, okay? So really, nice little false breakout setup. It is one of the most powerful patterns I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you guys. The false breakout is really destructive because it punishes people that chased. All right. Hit me with a four if that makes sense. All right. So people that chase, so you can see here, here's last week's high. We broke that high. All right. We broke that high and now we sell off because when we broke the high, there was no momentum. We put in those patterns that are showing us that we're slowing down. Okay. So from here, what did we have? Well, we put this impulsive leg down. So this is what's happening right now, right? So you can see the markets are live for futures. So we had this impulsive leg down. So what we do from there is we go ahead and we draw up our fibs. So let's draw up our fib now. So here's our high. Here's our low. And you can see right here, guys, we came into our golden zone, which is 50 to 786 right there. And from that area, we reversed. So why is it a good area for short players? Let's think about that. So the number one thing we do with fibs is we don't chase. So this move happened. We see this move, and now we go ahead here. And for new traders, you just need to focus on the 618. Okay. So I'm going to double click. I'm going to put this on basic. So we come up into our 618. So what do we have over here? We have a Nirvana. So we have our confirmation here, and we also have a Holy Grail here. So we had a lot of confirmation. So it's really nice when you use the levels with the confirmation candlesticks. We could even go down to a lower time frame here. Let's go down to a 5-minute and see. So if you look at the 5-minute, you could see outside bars, inside bars. Those are your confirmation. Let's go even lower. 3 minutes, right? You can see inside bars. So when you're around the level, you look for the patterns. That's what I like to call confirmation. Okay. So right now, the 618 is trading. Okay. So the 618 is trading. So what does the 618 want to do? So let's talk about the potential. Okay. So let me make sure I just put the anchors on the exact levels because I want to show you the projection. So here's a high 40.2825. So just go right here, coordinates right there, and then the low is 399675. So that's accurate. So here we will lock this. Okay, then double click and put in the full setup. So my full fib setups are in my book, also on the website for anyone that's looking for it. Okay, so what is this bear trying to accomplish? Well, remember, let's zoom out. Last week's low is all the way down here. So you see how we have a lot of room. This bear, what it's trying to do here is actually continue to break into this low and to get to the extensions. That's when they will make the most money. So 272, this area right here, that's the extension area. And if they can get down there, they're going to be extremely happy because they made a lot of profit. All right. And now, all right, I'm going to show you one more thing, but let's just make sure everybody's on the same page. Hit me with a 5. So the bear is, they shorted, they got a good deal. Now they want to take it down and make a new low. Okay. So what are the bulls' objectives? So the bulls, there's two things they can do. The first thing is this. The bull can step in right now and defend this low that was put in. So we go from here, low to high. You could already see the reaction. There's a reaction at the 618. So now we have a battle of the fibs. We have the short fib battling the bull fib. But the point is, even if you took this short fib, you still be up money. How you manage the trade from that point is, it depends on if you want to go for a home run or not. And the bulls are thinking the same thing. Okay, this is a good area for me to dip by against this low right there. All right. And then the last thing is actually this most recent swing low over here. So if we go from low up to high here, we still have this golden zone down here. All right. So those are all the fib plans. So if we break lower, I could see us coming right into this golden zone for a dip opportunity for the bulls. And if you wanted to try a little long play, you could probably get it right now. Okay. Keep your stop loss over here for protection. All right. So that's where I'm looking at right now. If we look at this weekly candle, it's already red. Let's do a quick survey. How many of you think we will end this week red? Hit me with a 5. If you think we'll end the week green, hit me with a 6. All right. And if you see the bigger picture fib from the high to the low here, we're right up on that 618. Okay. Right up on it. So you could already see a bit of a rejection coming in already. And let's see. What do you guys think? So tomorrow, if we look at SPY, okay, so let's look at SPY. So here was the low and the high of SPY, okay, right there. So let's turn this into the 15-minute chart so we can see it. All right, so this was SPY. Let's look at futures now. So I'm trying to show you guys everything. This is just really to be an educational stream right here. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. So this is where SPY RTH stopped trading. And now we have futures moving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So if we were to open here tomorrow, would that be a gap up, gap down, or inside open? Okay. What do you guys think? So 1 for gap up, 2 for gap down, 3 for inside open. What will this be? So remember, here was the high of SPY right here. And then Sunday we opened and we did all of this price action during the open until now. So will we be opening tomorrow? If that's the case, will we gap up, gap down, or open inside? Good, 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 good. So you guys know, you guys are experts. So we're going to be opening inside if that's the case. All right. But obviously we have the whole night here. But what we don't see on the SPY chart is all of the interactions with the Fibonacci that's already happened overnight. So the short, right? So remember, there's 2 short players. The first short was the one that shorted this false breakout, and they're making the most money. The second one are the ones that waited for the retrace right there. So there's 2 short players currently sitting in this position here and here, based on the charts that we're looking at, right? They're likely sitting there. Okay, so nothing is absolute, right? Nothing's ever absolute, but likely here we could see we had the double inside bar, pulled it down, 618, pulled it back down. So now if we sell off overnight, let's say we sell off, there's a possibility we break this low and open down here. So what I'm trying to teach you here is that the whoever took those trades, let's say it was institutions, they're already betting on a downside. Okay. They've already placed their bets before the market has even opened. And that was the whole power of futures that I've been trying to teach you guys is the bets are already placed. And what happens during the week, they're battling for the high of the week. Whoever shorted believes that this is the high of the week and that this bar is going to close red. Okay. So hit me with the 7 if that makes sense. And I was looking for the short as well, but I was looking for it on the Qs, and it didn't even come to my alert. So a little bit unfortunate, but you could see my alert is right here, and the Qs never made it back to the 618. So I'm just gonna wait patiently. I'm not gonna force anything, but you don't ever want to force anything overnight unless you have a good setup. All right. Okay, so I posted some picks. I posted the free option picks on the YouTube right here. So one of my key picks for tomorrow is AMD. So why do I like AMD? It's a holy grail, one of my favorite patterns to trade, whether it's on the daily, the 5, 15, any time frame. I love the holy grail. So make sure you have my golden indicators. You can get the holy grail for free in that indicator. All right. And so AMD is my main focus for tomorrow. I'll be looking at AMD and we can recap that one tomorrow. And I also posted the picks on the Twitter right over here. So feel free to check them out as well. Okay. And that's pretty much it. That's the lesson I wanted to talk about. And just know that I am going to be trading a lot of futures. And next Sunday with the team in Discord, we're going to start looking at the Sunday open and start looking for fibs and different setups that we could do just to try to get ahead of the market before the market opens. All right. Otherwise, than that, guys, make sure you check out my futures guide below. I have a full guide and I also have a link to Interactive Brokers. I only use Interactive Brokers to trade futures with their low commissions, and I just trust the broker with my money. I wouldn't put the capital I do into a broker that's not making billions of dollars. Okay, so check out this guide in the description below for further information. Otherwise, than that, check me out at tradingwars.com. And if you get any one of our books right now, you get 3 months for free. Normally we do only 1 month, but to start off the year, I'm doing this exclusive 3-month deal. It'll only be for January. I will not bring this one back. Okay. So you have a few days left. If you want to go ahead and sign up, you'll get my premium indicators, the golden and the Nirvana for life with alerts, over 50 pages, over 50 charts, 68 pages long, guys. It's a pretty good book. Check it out. I'm pretty sure people can vouch for it in the chat, or you can sign up right here on the main page if you are interested. And finally, 2 things, the resource page we added in there. And please go through this page when you can. You can submit your questions for me here. If you have any questions, I'm going to start doing a Q&A session, educational videos, quick guides. We have our tools here. Check this all out, guys. A lot of good stuff in here. And the bundle deal, like I said, for anybody that's serious about locking in 1 year, this is the way to go. You'll get everything I have, all my books, my seminars, and 1 year in the room. We normally do 4 months, but we're doing, again, that promotion for January. What I want to show you real quick, actually, is how I'm able to come up with some of these picks. So for anyone that doesn't know, I use Trendspider for my picks and for scanning. So let's go ahead here and we can scan for the Holy Grail right here. So I love to use Trendspider to scan because it makes things simple, right? Just all my scans are built into Trendspider as well as my indicators. So if you want to scan and look for, let's say you wanted to trade more than the standard picks that I do, or you had a specific industry that you wanted to look at, you can go ahead and just use the scanner. Okay. So let's let that load up. And while that's loading up, if anyone's interested, I have this Trendspider deal, 35% off if you guys are interested. And use code TWZ35. All right. So you can see here, AMD popped up right there. Beautiful little Holy Grail. And that's how I go about doing my scans. I also have my scans in Thinkorswim, and you guys can get that once you join the Discord as well. Really like AMD. Really hoping for it to start. I want AMD this year to come back to life. It used to be one of those really, really big names that traded extremely well for day traders. So hopefully AMD comes back, whether it's bullish or bearish, I don't care. We'll be willing to make money in both ways. All right. So thanks for your time, guys. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. As always, let's see if I might do a giveaway tomorrow. So don't forget to leave a comment so you have a chance to win. And let me know what you think about the future stuff. It's pretty different for me. I usually just focus on regular trading hours in the videos because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I don't want to confuse you guys. But if you like the futures content, hit me with some rockets on your way out, and just hit me with a comment when you leave. All right. Thank you very much. Take care.